Hi, I'm David Bonfilio, Vice President of Sales for Informed Interactive. And I'm here at our TV station in Lexington, Kentucky, LEX18. And we're talking with Devonna Sayer, Marketing Director of Lexington Diagnostic Center. The Lexington Diagnostic Center offers medical imaging services and competes against the large hospitals in the Lexington area. About a year ago, Devonna decided to start working with us through a program that we called then Masters of Digital. It was a comprehensive program that addressed a number of interactive marketing challenges that many local businesses face. Devonna, thanks for doing this with us today. And my first question is, what was the state of your interactive efforts and presence a year ago when you decided to start working with us?
So marketing is always changing, and I really needed to step it up a notch. You know, we were doing great with TV, but as you know, a lot of our clients check us out online, they do their research. So I needed to make a presence and to make it a good impression when people went looking at Lexington Diagnostic Center online. It was a very overwhelming process though, because there's so many elements that I needed. Social media, I needed just the good old consulting part of it. I needed some advertising, but I didn't know how much. I didn't know how much to spend. I didn't know what my options were, but I also needed somebody to help manage all of that and keep me in the loop. And that was a very, like I said, overwhelming feeling. So we were in a decent place, but I was ready to step it up and get into the modern age of marketing.
Devonna, why did you decide to work with our team ultimately on these challenges?
Well, I had already gotten a lot of quotes from people to say, do display advertising. I'd gotten some social media quotes, you know, people to help with that. Again, so overwhelming, didn't really know what to do. When I went to the Informed Owl presentation, it was like, aha, this is what I need, because this captures all the elements that I need into one package. When you're a marketing director, you've got a lot of balls in the air to juggle, especially for a small business, because it's not just media and advertising that you do necessarily. Most marketing directors understand that, you know. So I needed somebody just to manage it, and that is what that presentation showed me. It was everything I needed in one, and it was affordable, and it just seemed like a win-win.
So what specific products and services did you find most valuable as you were working with us through this process?
Well, if you looked for us a year or so ago, and you typed us in, you know, a search engine, multiple physicians came up who weren't necessarily there. A lot of our history came up that wasn't up to date. If you looked at us on, for example, your mobile device, it was very hard to read. So there were a lot of things I didn't even know I needed. Mobile friendly, which now is awesome, because if you think about when people need us, they're looking it up on their cell phone. They may be in pain, they're stressed out, they need to come to see us and they can't find us. So now that's something. Reputation management basically is what I really wanted to get a good grasp of. And then just promoting ourselves to the masses on social media, which is the beauty of social media, is there's so many options. But setting up those accounts and being on all of it and having our hand in a little bit of it. And then also, you know, I had no idea how many impressions I needed. I had no idea how much this many impressions cost and where to put it, and geo-targeting. And what a great thing this has been for me, for example, because I can say, I want to send this message to people in this zip code. You know, I want to send this message to people that live in this part of Kentucky. So Informed Owl and LEX18 was able to really, really help do those, and that was great for me and my professional goals and getting that advertising out.
How about social media? What changes and things did you do in the social media space?
So when I started about a year and a half ago, we had 250 Facebook likes. Now, a diagnostic center is not the most exciting thing to everybody. You know, you don't need it unless you have a broken bone or have some sort of health issue going on. So it's hard to get people excited about that. We are pushing 4,500 now after a year, and LEX18 digital program has really, really helped me to do that. We've got an Instagram account, Twitter, that sort of thing. The constant consultation that I have been able to have when I need it, here's a good idea to put on Facebook, or here's when you need to post it. It's such a science, and there's so many things out there to keep in mind so that you do smart social media marketing. the thing that stands out the most to me that was so beneficial for us and really got our name out there and people are still talking about are the contests that we were able to do. If we provide a prize, we not only get their email, but we get them to like our Facebook page or share, and it's at their own will that they do that, but it gets our name out there and gets them excited. And so they really taught me, let's go with the culture, let's go with what's happening that's fun, not necessarily let's just talk about x-rays and MRIs. And so our Facebook page, for example, has become a fun, hip thing that people follow and a great opportunity to show off our staff, which is our greatest asset. And the staff has gotten involved and really enjoyed that too. So Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, they've helped me with all of that. And I really feel like we have a good presence across the board when it comes to social media.
Do you feel that you're more knowledgeable now than you were a year ago before working with us?
I absolutely feel like I'm more knowledgeable. I can speak more intelligently about where we are advertising and how we're able to try different things, because when you start doing digital, it just opens up a brand new world. And TV is still great, grateful to be able to do that. That's the beauty in this product, is it works so closely with TV. And so we kind of kill two birds with one stone, because my TV rep knows what my digital rep is doing, and we can all work towards the same goal and plan, the whole year for that. So
internally at Lexington Diagnostic Center, did you get a lot of support when you were trying to figure out how to work better in the interactive space?
Well, from a social media standpoint, we all are on social media because we enjoy it. That's where we connect with friends. That's what we do in our spare time. Your phone is the first thing you look at when you get up in the morning, last thing you look at before you go to bed. So this has been a great staff morale booster. Like I mentioned before, it's also been a really great opportunity to show the human side of us and show off our staff, because that really is what makes an organization thrive, I think. And it's just been fun. They get involved. They can send me pictures to post. I can say, we're going to put this on Facebook, or we're going to tweet about this. We're tweeting during basketball games and other fun events. And so they have been very, very excited to do it. And from a management standpoint, able to report, this is how many impressions we have. This is how many people saw our advertisement and called. This is the main part of our website that people are going to find out more about us. That is great, valuable experience. It helps us plan for the future.
Okay, great. We want to thank Devonna Sayer from Lexington Diagnostic Center for sharing her thoughts today. Our plan is to continue to produce videos so we can continue to share stories like this with our sellers and our advertisers. We hope this has helped you to understand better how our interactive products and services can service the needs of our local businesses.